Ladies and gentlemen, the RT Boxing Show with Mr.A. Breakdown and Prediction segment, volume 32, shall begin shortly. In 5, 4, 3, 2. In your face with another hit. Sorry about that. Man of peace, not violence. Even though we're talking boxing here, baby. Please give the thumbs up. If new viewers, please become new subscribers. This is a show hosted by a boxing fan for boxing fans. Ready, talk boxing. What I like to do, not only talk about big fights, but I like to introduce fighters. Sometimes I learn about new fighters with you. And today, on this segment of the Breakdown and Predictions, we're talking about the WBO ranked number 5. We don't just talk about the 1s, 2s, and 3s and the champions. We talk about 5 through 15. Let's expand our knowledge. Let's learn more fighters. So today we're talking the WBO ranked number 5. Shefat Isufi. He's battling Rafael Pintos for the WBO Intercontinental Super Middleweight title. So when these fighters do get their big chance, if you're not already familiar with them, hopefully the RT Boxing Show, myself, Mr.A, helps you know who they are. So that when they come up, boom, you have some knowledge of them. Thumbs up for boxing knowledge. Expand your minds. So please, new viewers, become new subscribers. Subscribers already? I appreciate that support, man. Leave a comments down below if you're new viewers. I answer comments pretty fast. Now, for the most part, I answer pretty fast. If I'm at work, hey, I'm at work. Now, this fight itself is happening tomorrow on the 16th. Now, Shefat, he comes in with a record of 25-3-2. He's been knocked out himself one time. Offensively, he has KOs of 20, so 67%. He's an orthodox fighter. He has the advantage of in height for 2 inches. He's 5'11". Rafael Pintos is 5'9". He's also the younger man at 28, 37 for his opponent Pintos. Now, where Pintos does have the advantage is ring experience. Now, if you're one to believe ring experience weighs and pays big dividends in the boxing ring, he has 381 rounds under his belt on his fist, against Isufi, 127 rounds. 381, 127. So that experience right there could do something for you. But that age of 37, and we all know boxing, only elite fight to a high age. They say boxing is a young man's game. Now, Pintos himself, 56-13, 23 KOs, been KO'd himself 6 times. 6 times his back has hit the canvas and he has not got up, folks. I know. I can only imagine how it feels to be KO'd, because I've been hit. We all been in fights, and getting hit does not feel good. So to sit there and not be able to get up, that must be a hard feeling to swallow. He has 33 knockout ratio himself. So both these fighters are orthodox. And again, this fight is for the WBO Intercontinental Super Middleweight title. And again, Shefat is ranked number 5. So going to this fight, that's a nice little breakdown of their profile. Now we're going to do the attributes to make them win the fight. What they might help them win the fight. Defensively, I'm going to lean with Pintos on this, because Pintos knows how to survive round by round. He knows, unless you take him out, he knows how to survive. He has a high guard. He backpedals around the ring. Now, I think his defense, even though I'm leaning towards him to be a better defense, but it handicaps his offense. It just shuts his offense down. But he knows how to forearm catch shots. He knows how to bend around the ring, bend his waist. He knows how to run around the ring. He's good at surviving. Whereas Shefat, he has your basic, I'm just going to high guard and he'd be in front of you and he'll slip a couple punches. Nothing too fancy. Like his major defense is his offensive attack, which is not a high volume. It's just he's going to walk, semicircles and just throw punches. So his defense is just a high guard. Like I said, we're going with Rafael, who's a king at surviving, but unfortunately it handicaps his offense. So check one box for defense for Rafael Sosa Pintos. Now, legs, feet and legs, we're going to go with Pintos on that because of, like I said, he moves around the ring. He's good at it. Whereas Shefat, he's a 1-2 machine, with a deadly right hook. So his feet is semi in the right positions. He doesn't throw off a lot of combinations, but his feet is okay for positioning, but his power that he gets from his legs into that right hook. So I'm going with the legs and the feet. That's a good one because how do you want to judge it? Do you want to say the feet? Rafael's feet serves him better. So we're going to lean towards that. Even though Isufi legs give him more power, Pintos, he gets power in his wide hooks from his legs. So he lunges a little bit. So his legs, for what they do, Pintos' legs serve them better of the two. Now, where the fight probably is really going to come down to is going to be with this next category where 90% of boxing matches boil you down to is the offensive category. And this is where Rafael Sosa Pintos loses it. He has 2 check marks already, but he's not getting the third, folks. He is not getting the third. Not by Mr.A, at least. We're going to check the offensive box for Isufi. He has a better jab. He could use it more, but he has a better jab. He's a 1-2 machine, so all he does is 1-2s, 1-2s. While Sosa Pintos, he has wide hooks. You could send a train in between his hooks, just like, send a big old tour bus and back it, go drive it forward, back it up. His hooks are wide, so anything down here is just open on Pintos. And Isufi being a 1-2 machine, he should have a clean lane to just hit him. So, he has no body work though. As wide as Pintos throws, he at least attacks the body. Some wide body hits, some wide hooks to the top. And we have no type of body work from Shefat. But we're still, like I say, he has a jab, the 1-2, and he has the dangerous right hand behind on that too. And when he wants to bring it with a hook, that's his bread and butter. That's how he damages people. So offensively, we're leaning towards that. In the background, I have another match for another superweight fighter that probably will be aired tonight. I'll do the video for that one tonight. Now that's between Vincent Feigenbutz versus Reno Leinenberg. So that one will be on tonight, folks. If you're interested in that match, that's another super middleweight. Sorry to go a little off on that one, but like I said, I try and teach us and myself the ranking, the people in the mid ranking. So again, that fight, which is for the IBF Intercontinental Super Middleweight, will be on tonight. Now back to this one. I'm sorry, folks. Shefat versus Rafael Sosa Pintos. That being the offensive checkbox for Shefat. My prediction is that Shefat will win this. Now, will he win it on decision against the surviving Pintos, or will he be able to land that right hand that might, discombobulate the nerve system up there? Because Callum Smith was able to take Pintos out, but it wasn't up top. It was down below. He beat us. Like I said, the dude can block. He can survive shots. You got to break Pintos down, because if not, he's gonna survive all around the ring. And being that Shefat doesn't have the greatest leg movement, cutting people off, and he doesn't work the body too often, I don't see, unless Pintos shows 37 overnight, I'm going to go with him surviving for a unanimous decision victory for Shefat Isufi. And he will walk out just how he walks in, WBO Intercontinental Super Middleweight Champion, WBO ranked number 5, Shefat Isufi. That's Mr. A's prediction, unanimous decision. And again, before I go, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. If you are a new viewer, help the show grow. Subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. Who do you got in this fight? Why do you got them? If there's a super middleweight, you say, hey, I like what you do. I like how you cover the in-betweeners, 5 through 15s. If there's someone you want to check out, leave a comment down below so we all could get more knowledge about more fighters. Thank you for your support. Mr. A is out. Don't forget that thumbs up and subscribe, people.